Wondering what's ahead on Inside HCSO? Let's check it out. Uncovering the trail of a stolen bike, a deputy happens across a dog in distress just in time, and Canine Bullet proves he's got the right stuff. Hello, and welcome to our program. I'm Corporal Benjamin Kenny, and I'm filling in for Major Chad Chronister, who is attending the prestigious FBI National Academy in Virginia. Now, let's go inside HCSO. When Deputy Linda Ruggiero spotted an ailing dog in the middle of the street, she took action. Chance the dog was not doing too well. Deputy Ruggiero, can you tell us some more?
Well, I was just completing a traffic stop on 142nd Avenue, just down from District 1, and I observed a white pit bull type dog that appeared to be in distress. The dog was unable to stand, and I observed a man attempt to stand the dog by really aggressively tugging on the leash, and the dog kept collapsing. I saw the dog collapse several times. The dog had like no control over his back legs. It was 86 degrees that day, and the man told me that he was exercising his dog, running him off his bicycle, and he was bragging that he ran the dog 7 miles a day. Some of the deputies from District 1 responded to assist me, and one of the deputies transported the dog to Animal Services. After a few minutes, we were able to get the dog into the vehicle, and the dog was continuously vomiting on the way to Animal Services. And I did charge the individual with felony animal cruelty.
Nice work, Deputy. You really did give Chance a second chance.
And I'm glad I was just there at the right place, the right time to help that poor dog.
A stolen bicycle, a pawn shop receipt, our eye on crime cameras, and some resourceful deputies. It was the recipe for success. Here's the story.
So a young lady was at USF. She had gone to the library to study, and she had locked her bike up on the bike racks just outside. She did what we encouraged her to do, is lock it up. When she came back out, probably about an hour later, she noticed her bike was gone, and she called USF to report it. And when we got together with USF, they related to us that they actually found the bike in pawn at the value pawn there at Fletcher and 22nd. Somebody pawned the bike for actually $40 they received for that bike. The bike's worth, I want to say, $350. We knew the date and time that it was sold. We do have an eye on crime camera at Fletcher and 22nd, which is on the corner of the property of Value Pawn. And we were able to see the bike being ridden off property by the person who legitimately purchased it for $150. So we were able to identify that he was within the 2 points, the two eye on crime camera locations, and we knew that'd be a prime spot to locate the gentleman and or the bike. And the next day, they went out there and they located the bike.
Just like our deputies, our canines sometimes encounter the unexpected, but training and physical fitness give us and them the edge. A recent incident with Canine Bullet is an excellent example. Check it out.
I was requested by the District 3 Street Crimes Unit to assist them in picking up a subject that had a felony violation of probation warrant for him. Those type of warrant pickups, frequently they ask the K-9 unit to accompany them so that we can assist if the person does flee. When the units initially had the door opened by the suspect's girlfriend and her daughter, unfortunately when they came out, they also let out the suspect's pet pit bull. The dog immediately charged, growling as it charged, and the dog basically just piled right into Bullet. It bit Bullet on the face, basically right here next to his right eye. Bullet did get a full bite on the dog, and once I kicked it and Bullet let go of it, it did run back into the house and hide. Had the tooth been just a centimeter or two closer to his eyeball, it would have punctured his eyeball and he likely would have been blind in his right eye. Unfortunately, Bullet does come across that, and not only does he have to worry about criminals, he sometimes has to worry about other dogs. He's actually been attacked 4 times now by different pit bulls within the last 2 years. I'm the senior handler on A shift, and Woody Wright is the senior handler over on B shift. And, you know, I'd just like to say, you know, this one's for you, Woody.
Our bicycle registration program is a great way to safeguard your investments, and the price is right. It's free. Take a look.
Bicycling is on the rise in Hillsborough County, both as a form of recreation and transportation. Unfortunately, in conjunction with bicycling's rise in popularity, there's also been a rise in bicycle theft. The best way to protect yourself from becoming a victim is to register your bike and properly lock it up. Registering your bike is easy. You can attend a bike registration event, pick up a registration form at any HCSO location, obtain one from any deputy, or download it from the Sheriff's Office website. Simply complete the registration form, which includes your contact information, as well as your bike's make, model, and serial number, and submit it to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. A registration number will be assigned to your bicycle, and the information will be entered into our records management system. Should a bicycle be lost or stolen, the best way to help the Sheriff's Office locate, identify, and return a bicycle to its rightful owner is to register it. The best way to prevent your bicycle from being stolen is to properly lock it up.
So we're going to talk about the proper way to lock up a bike. Basically, if you just have a cable lock, which is typically the cheapest, easiest to get lock, the best way to lock the bike up is to get part of the frame and the rear wheel and all of that locked to whatever bike rack you happen to have. That way most of the bike is secured, frame's there, rear wheel's there, the most somebody can take off with is going to be the front wheel. Now if we've got just a cable or a U-lock, that scenario here is going to be the same thing. We still want to get that rear wheel in. We're going to find a spot where we can get preferably the frame, typically by the stays at the back of the bike. Now we've got wheel secured and frame secured to, again, whatever we are locking the bike to. And again, the only thing somebody can run off with at this point is going to be that front wheel. So preferably, if you do have both, the best thing you can do is lock the bike with the U-lock here and then run the cable through as much of the rest of the bike as you can to get this front wheel. Now if you can just do front wheel to frame, as long as the frame is locked to the back, nobody can run off with any of it. If you can get cable through everything, if you've got one long enough, that is ideal. Get it through both wheels, back through the frame, and locked.
Taking just a few simple steps can keep you on your bike and it out of the hands of thieves. Remember, register your ride and lock it up.
Don't miss a beat. Connect with us on our website, on Facebook, and on Twitter. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope I did Major Chronister proud with my pinch hitting role. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check back for another Inside HCSO.